Donald Trump's Homeland Security Secretary calls you a terrorist sympathizer. When you hear that, what do you think?
Well, I'm not a terrorist sympathizer, so I just find it kind of absurd.
Who are you?
I'm a PhD student as of last Sunday, maybe, who actually rarely left the office because I was busy working or grading my students' papers. Yeah.
You sound exhausted.
Yeah, I'm a bit exhausted.
It's the mental weight of it all.
Yeah, it feels a bit surreal. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why it's happening. Yeah, everything is sort of uncertain and in flux.
You're not the only Columbia student who's been caught up in this.
Yeah.
It's a big net, and the net is still quite likely targeting other people. When you look at that, when you look at a country that has prided itself for freedom of speech, where during the presidential campaign, both sides talked about the importance of freedom of speech on campus, do you believe you're seeing an example of that in the way in which Columbia students are being treated?
No, I don't. And I think that's what has been my message so far. I think that really there's been an erosion of freedom of speech. I mean, it's fine to have differing opinions on difficult issues. You know, that is the basis of any kind of academic scholarship, right? And that's what we teach our students when they first come into a university, that you need to learn how to find evidence and argue, but not by harassing each other or through violent means, but through intellectual debate and engagement. And I think that's completely being eroded.
You know, we're not showing where you are in Canada. When you are out on the street, are you worried?
I was in the initial days, but now I'm feeling safer in general.
I mean, like looking over your shoulder,
Yeah.
thinking that the police might show up?
Yeah, I definitely had that the first couple of days. I couldn't sleep if I heard a siren. I didn't leave the house, but now I'm fine. Now I'm walking around, going to a restaurant, going to a bar with friends. I feel much better.
Do you have a fear? Like, is there something that keeps you going?
I think I was extremely afraid of being detained, and detention, indefinite detention, things like that, which I did have back just because of the other disappearances and cases that have happened in Colombia or around among students. That was definitely my greatest fear. And now that I feel that threat is no longer there, at least when I'm here.